Welcome to Albertine Sports Extra. Today is another beautiful day the Lord has made. Let us be glad and rejoice in it. Please subscribe to the channel and also turn on the post notification bell. Today at the San Siro is going to be one interesting match. Once again, we are going to watch on Italian soil. Yes, because the first leg, El Monjic ended in a 3-3 draw, and Inter Milan for say umbetimi asili qualification at their own grounds, and Barcelona say they will travel go to Italy and get the better results in Italy and then qualify for the finals in Munich. Now, in the game no come. Now, before we start the conversation, we will be starting from the headline of these two newspapers in Spain. And Oko Mundo Deportivo, almost say Desafio Final. Desafio Final, meaning final challenge. So, Oko Spain, and don't forget, Mundo Deportivo a pro Barcelona newspaper. So they speak Barcelona. They always favor Barcelona. And then they call sports newspaper anymore. That's also from Spain. Almost say Apola la final. Apola la final. Meaning going to the final. Sorry, going for the final. That's what they are actually saying in Spain right now. So we shall say Oko Spain Omo GJB say and they will go to Italy at the San Siro behind the supporters of International Milan and then get the favorable results or get the better results and then qualify to the final. Now, is it going to be possible for FC Barcelona? Yes, it's going to be possible because it's a football match. That's going to be the basic response that Obia Debema because I say football, anything can happen into a possible. Now, International Milan after securing a good results in Spain, say Barcelona share qualifier now. That's the question I always say Inter Milan for also answer. Now, before say first leg in Barcelona, now the conversation around was that Inter Milan, prior to that particular match, almost form not and yet at the highest level, they were not on a good run because no matter 4 matches they were yet to win the match. And even after that match, but almost draw against Barcelona, and then they were able to beat Hellas Verona in the Italian Serie A. Now they are going to play in the UEFA Champions League. Don't forget, the UEFA Champions League matches now here no, and the competition now here in the competition now here in the UEFA Champions League no. Inter Milan one club they've written their names in the UEFA Champions League history. They've won it 3 times, and Barcelona are winning it 5 times. So these are 2 clubs that Obiadi UEFA Champions League name that. So they understand the stage they're actually on right now. Now the squad now you can once them. We have Barcelona squad now. They have few experienced players that Umabo Aji UEFA Champions League name that. It's with those few players different man. In California now young players are after they have no experience in the UEFA Champions League competition. But on the other hand, where this Inter Milan team now, they have players at least 8 players in the past 2 seasons who won the UEFA Champions League final with the same coach. It's for the past 2 seasons or in the last 2 seasons Champions League final we saw International Milan and then Manchester City. But Manchester City at the end of the day won the UEFA Champions League. So they have that experience, a semi-final experience. They have what it takes to be able to qualify from a semi-final match. So, and then especially with a good results away, they are going to secure or they would like to, get everything intact at their own backyard. Let's have the conversation about the game. The probable lineups are teams in the best starting match. The best starting free. Let's start from the Inter Milan probable 11, and then we are going to see Jan Suma imposed. We are going to see Benjamin Pavard imposed, Francesco Acerbi, and then Alejandro Bastoni. Now Denzel Dumfries. So that is the 5 backs and I say 5 back are best starting that particular match. We're actually going to see Hakan Kalhanoglu, Eric Mkhitaryan, Nicolo Barella, Federico Di Marco, and then Lautaro Martinez. Now, this is a lineup International Milan go into the match. And this team naturally, you have 5 defenders in this particular lineup. It's Ubenya Denzel Dumfries, Ubenya Francesco Acerbi, Ubenya Alejandro Bastoni, Ubenya Denzel Dumfries, Benjamin Pavard is likely to be out. So you're likely going to see Bisek in that particular lineup, and then Federico Di Marco. So meaning they're actually going to maintain a more traditional system now. Simeone Inzaghi in Crawford Ebono. That means you're not going to see any variation from the first leg now. So the 5-4-2 is what we are going to see in that particular fixture. Now in the Barcelona lineup, Yeah, to say Hansi Flick, maybe some rotation be or maybe some changes be in the lineup now or the ball first leg. No? So you are likely to see this particular lineup. It's Yebenya Eric Garcia from the right because Jules Koundé is injured. Now center backs maybe Paul Kubasi and Runa Rahu. First, and I say Barcelona lineup, if you are right from the beginning of the season, ABC there, two center back partnership out of whom Paul Kubasi and Inigo Martinez. But now, Alejandro Balde is injured, so we're not going to see Alejandro Balde in that particular fixture. So we are going to shift Inigo Martinez to the left side and then bring Ronald Araujo to partner Paul Kubasi in that center back role. Now the two, double pivot is going to be Pedri and then Frankie de Jong. Now in front of the double pivot is going to be Dani Olmo, and then wings is Lamine Yamal, Rafinha, and then Ferran Torres. Lewandowski has recovered and is part of the squad, but Hansi Flick in his press conference said he's not going to risk Lewandowski or he's not going to start in this particular fixture. Now, if you're first league Libya, it was a game, it was a total dominance from FC Barcelona. Let's be honest with ourselves. It was a total dominance at Barcelona when it comes to possession, when it comes to chance creation. But football, at the end of the game, the conversation, I say, the where we center our conversation is the goals I share. It's at the 9 time Milan actually 3 goals. Barcelona to actually 3 goals. And Upetim are creating more chances than it was Barcelona. That means the few chances now Inter Milan for creating, they were able to take advantage of those chances and they were able to score 3 goals out of those chances. So, meaning today is going to be another one. Is Inter Milan going to sit back and allow Barcelona to hit them on the counter break? And now say, BM, any Barcelona abo toe to toe. Now that's where you're going to have the next conversation is going to center on. Inter Milan BM ni Barcelona abo and now say City back. Allow Barcelona to control proceedings and they will take advantage of spaces as a counter Umbenya in the match. Now let's start it from this place. Upe team as a team a control midfield, team a control game. 90% of the job is on the midfielders, and at least they must have one midfielder who makes me control the game. So he's going to be the controller in the midfield. Everything Barcelona will be. They have Pedri, they have Frankie de Jong. Now Nicolo Barella, Hakam Çalhanoğlu, and Henry Mkhitaryan. But me ya Sardina Barcelona midfielders than Pedri ni Frankie de Jong to control the game. Can they do that? That's the question, because these players are very good, not two ways about that. But the act of controlling the game in the midfield, I don't think they have that abilities or they have that qualities to be able to do that. So definitely they cannot control the game as Barcelona is going to be. So they have a plan. The plan is that they're actually going to sit back, and that has been Simeone Inzaghi's plan anytime he do play against teams that are more dominating. He knows very well that a team like Barcelona is a possessive base or dominant team, and they have the quality, they have the individuals or personnel to be able to perform that particular task. In the same meaning, then I need to develop another strategy to be able to counter Omo plan, and that's why in his press conference, Simeone Inzaghi said one of the secret weapons or one of the dangerous aspects of Barcelona team near Lamine Yamal. He didn't talk about controlling the game though. Lamine Yamal. And we saw in the first leg, Lamine Yamal stole the show. He took the game and played. He collected it from the teammates, edgy game, any boy. And at the end, after the end of the game, he was the best player from the Barcelona squad. By the end, Dumfries won the man of the match. And see, double on Lamine Yamal. Even if necessary, they will triple on Lamine Yamal. Now, let's transit the conversation to the next level. The plan is you're not going to control, you're going to, block the dangerous or the danger of Barcelona, which is Lamine Yamal. Now, it's going to be a plus because if you are able to do that perfectly on Lamine Yamal, that means you will limit threat in Lamine Yamal, and Barcelona attack, and then the difference, that part, the left, of the difference, a bit safe. Now, so why Barcelona team this season now? They always take advantage of spaces our opponents are behind on defensive line, and our spaces are diama opponents play. Opponents need diama because Rafinha, Dani Olmo, and they cry almost how Fermin Lopez they are good when it comes to running into spaces. And that's it. So say who overloaded Lamine Yamal on the area on your left now. Don't forget, Rafinha also on the right side of whole defense, but on the left side of Barcelona. And Hona Denzel Dumfries. That means you are actually going to weak some aspects of whole team, and that's what Barcelona is going to take advantage of. Yes, it is on the right. Who overloading Honuma? What of the left? But one question is when they say now the threat on the left for FC Barcelona is because the Oma threat near Alejandro Balde, and now he's out of this particular match. He's not going to play. Inigo Martinez. Yes, Inigo Martinez has had a good season as a centre back. Don't forget. But as a left back, saa threat now and as a width now, Alejandro Balde did be expand the game, Ama Rafinha, Iron Verti, Ababeka, number 10, for me the double number 10, and I join it. The number 9 to add up numbers to the attack of FC Barcelona. So Betty, because Inigo Martinez sent me just had in one. Inigo Martinez is not that pace, it's not that quick to be able to join the attack and recover fast. It is or joining attack now. That means if he has left a space behind that opponents may take advantage of. So one Timmy and Consua, that means that threat now become once a kakra. Understand? But in the first league, we saw a total dominance. They created chances, just that they couldn't utilize the chances now almost created too much. And Inter Milan defended very well in some situations and also were very prolific up front. In the match, definitely is going to be a very difficult match. But what I said on the part of International Milan, Lautaro Martinez, I recover after say also sustaining injury in the first leg. I'll bet me I started. Now it's actually going to be a big threat for Barcelona because open the dangerous players are moving. We Federico Di Marco from now we Marcos Thuram and Lautaro Martinez from, and the reason why these two partnerships are very dangerous because they have that understanding and that chemistry. Time Morans and linking up perfectly in the match. It is a Lautaro Martinez anyone na Udi Arnautovic and Mediterranean Eba Lautaro Martinez and the combination or the chemistry between unknowing these two attackers is not as solid as compared to Marcos Thuram and then Lautaro Martinez. So it's definitely going to be a good add-up. It's going to be an advantage for International Milan. Say Lautaro Martinez and return it to that particular fixture. Now Lewandowski started. And in the first leg, Barcelona missed a certain Lewandowski in that particular match. Yes, the record this season has been very good if Lewandowski is out of the Barcelona squad because Omutimi share a lot of goals. No, I don't have any problem with that. But with the presence of Robert Lewandowski, I've been a huge critic of Robert Lewandowski. But in a match like this, who hear results, you need a personality in attacker. Defenders will be very careful to take some risk. It is a whole defender who say there's a certain striker like Robert Lewandowski here, or yet more dangerous, and with that personality, you'll be contemplating as to whether to take a risk or person will take. So Ferran Torres, yes, he has different profile. On yet that stable number 9 or that standing number 9 is now they will stand at one place. Defenders may mark him. They always want to move from the left to the right to the center. Rotate, shift, assist positions with attackers are able. But Robert Lewandowski's personality is actually going to count and it's going to be very important for FC Barcelona. Now Barcelona goals are more conceded in the first leg. 2 of them were from corner kicks, set piece, and you concede 2 goals from 2 corners in a match. Expressed defensively or defending set pieces in that particular match, Barcelona was poor. So Robert Lewandowski's inclusion in defending set pieces is actually going to be important because of height. Ferran Torres ended that area of superiority now. You can defend the corner over to me, add up to defending the corner kicks. It's Mutu ya doesn't them face for height. Mkhitaryan or height. Di Marco or height. Bastoni or height. So they have numbers and as a players when it comes to area duels, they can do with that. Lewandowski can add up defensively when it comes to defending set pieces because Barcelona conceded 2 goals from the first league from corner kicks. Definitely it's going to be a difficult match for FC Barcelona. Yes, man can't match the big danger Barcelona. Yes, let's be honest with ourselves. A big danger Barcelona because we are going to San Siro. going to play an entire Milan team one Umuye solid in the UEFA Champions League defensively. But the defensive line here very compact because of the number of defenders. The number of defenders no more in that particular lineup. If they're actually going to defend, it's when they are defending off the ball, they have 5 defenders. But when they are attacking, they have 3 defenders. Yes. But because of their compactivity, you need players that Omer idea up to the occasion. And Lamine Yamal did that in the first leg. Can he do that in the second leg? Because Omo mapping strategy to eliminate Lamine Yamal in that particular fixture. If Lamine Yamal and me and now it's up to the other players, Rafinha more, because you are having the Ballon d'Or shout this season. If Lamine Yamal and me and now, that means this is the time I will say, we are seeing now who say Ballon d'Or now. You say Rafinha, Kokojino, truly you deserve to win the Ballon d'Or. This is a matchup. I will say you say you are the best player in the world at the moment. So you need Rafinha to rise up to the occasion. If Lamine Yamal and David Pedri is going to do his job. He's going to control the game and make sure he'll do that. Those recoveries are all year. And this season, Pedri has been very good. People have been talking about him controlling the game, but defensively, he has been very fantastic for FC Barcelona. But hey, it's actually going to be a very difficult match. If Barcelona will be able to win or qualify for the final this season, that means I would say defensively, we are solid. Now, we know how to defend set pieces. They should be very careful with the corner kicks in terms of everybody at and then they should be prolific up front. The scoring of chances is too much. Yes, they should be very prolific up front. And Umuye Saadina, a bit near Boa, Barcelona Mamatima are qualified. But hey, let's be honest ourselves, it's going to be a very difficult match for FC Barcelona. And with this match, Inter Milan stands the chance of qualifying. Let's be honest ourselves. I'm a Barcelona fan. But Inter Milan, with the results now, Umunya in the first leg, on paper, they stand a chance of qualifying. But don't forget also, say, FC Barcelona, when it comes to playing a second semi-final match on day 6, they have a record. 2009, 6 May 2009, Barcelona defeated Chelsea and qualified to the final of the UEFA Champions League. And they won that Champions League. Don't forget. In 2015, 6 May 2015, Barcelona beat Bayern Munich and qualified to the Champions League final. And they won the treble. 2009, they won the treble. Now, today is 6 May. Barcelona against Inter Milan. Can they beat Inter Milan and qualify to the final? That one is Lamine Yamal, Hansi Flick, and the players have to decide this particular match for FC Barcelona. But hey, don't forget Barcelona's mentality this season has been very solid. Yes, against Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey semi-finals, the first leg they conceded 2 early goals. They came back. The match ended in a 4-4 draw at the Montjuic Stadium. And the second leg, Barcelona won by 1-0. They qualified to the final of the Copa del Rey. And the final, they beat Real Madrid and they won the trophy. So that mentality, with the records, with this season's mentality, and with the quality. And Lamine Yamal, ahead of this match, has posted once again on his IG handle, Lamine Yamal, 9th May. Yes, so he posted this picture, said 9th May. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, Barcelona will get some good results in that particular fixture. But hey, it's a difficult task. And I think Hansi Flick, Lamine Yamal, Rafinha needs to rise up to the occasion to be able to make sure Umitimi are qualified for the finals of the UEFA Champions League. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's Albertine Sports Extra. You subscribe and